What if I told you that while millions of tourists are fighting crowds in Aspen and paying premium prices in Jackson Hole, there are hidden mountain gems scattered across America where you can experience the same breathtaking beauty, outdoor adventures, and cozy mountain culture for a fraction of the cost and with virtually no crowds. I spent the last 8 months traveling to over 40 mountain towns across the United States, and what I discovered will completely change how you plan your next mountain getaway. Some of these places are so incredible, I almost didn't want to share them because I know once word gets out, they won't stay secret for long. But here's the thing, one of these towns has a secret that even longtime residents don't know about, and it involves a hidden treasure worth over $2 million that's been sitting in plain sight for decades. Stick around because when I reveal which town it is and what this treasure actually is, you're going to want to book your trip immediately. Hey mountain lovers, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm obsessed with finding America's best kept secrets, and today we're diving into the most overlooked mountain towns that deserve to be on every traveler's bucket list. Before we start climbing to these incredible destinations, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I post new travel guides every Tuesday and Thursday, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And if you find this video helpful, which I know you will, smash that like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm share this with more travel enthusiasts like yourself. We're growing an amazing community of curious travelers, and I don't want people like you to miss any of our adventures too. Now, let's dive in. Town number 10, Salida, Colorado. Let's kick off our countdown in Colorado with Salida, a town that locals call the heart of the Rockies, and once you see it, you'll understand why. While everyone's rushing to Vail and Breckenridge, Salida sits quietly along the Arkansas River, surrounded by not one, not two, but 4 different mountain ranges. Here's what makes Salida special: it's home to the largest collection of 14,000-foot peaks in North America, with 15 14ers visible from downtown. But what really sets this place apart is its incredible art scene. The entire downtown is filled with murals, galleries, and studios, earning it the nickname, the art capital of Colorado. The outdoor adventures here are insane. You've got world-class whitewater rafting, hiking trails that lead to alpine lakes, and some of the best stargazing in the country. But here's the insider secret: visit during FIBA Arcade, America's oldest whitewater festival, and you'll witness something absolutely incredible that happens nowhere else in the world. Town number 9. Joseph, Oregon. Flying out to the Pacific Northwest, Joseph, Oregon is hands down one of the most photogenic mountain towns in America, yet hardly anyone talks about it. Nestled in the Willowa Mountains, which locals call the Alps of Oregon, this tiny town of just 1,000 people sits at the edge of what might be the most beautiful lake you've never heard of. Willowa Lake stretches for 4 miles beneath towering peaks, and here's what's crazy: the lake was formed by glacial activity over 12,000 years ago, and it's so pristine that you can drink the water straight from it. The surrounding Willowa Mountains offer some of the most spectacular hiking in the entire country, with trails that lead to hidden alpine meadows filled with wildflowers. But Joseph isn't just about natural beauty. It's become an unexpected hub for bronze sculpture, with foundries that create artwork for collectors worldwide. Walking through downtown feels like exploring an outdoor museum, with larger-than-life bronze sculptures around every corner. The real magic happens in summer when the town transforms into an outdoor paradise. You can hike to alpine lakes, take a tramway to the top of Mount Howard for 360-degree views, or simply sit by the lake and watch some of the most incredible sunsets you'll ever see. Town number 8. Nelson, British Columbia. Now I know what you're thinking: wait, that's in Canada, but hear me out. Nelson is so close to the US border that it's practically part of our mountain town family, and this place is absolutely magical. Situated on the shores of Kootenay Lake with the Selkirk Mountains rising dramatically all around, Nelson feels like stepping into a fairy tale. This town has over 350 heritage buildings, making it one of the best preserved Victorian-era mountain towns in North America. The entire downtown is walkable, filled with local shops, cafes, and restaurants that serve some of the best food you'll find in any mountain town. But here's where Nelson gets really interesting: it's become a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts because of its incredible diversity of activities. In winter, you've got world-class skiing at Whitewater Ski Resort, which gets an average of 40 feet of powder annually. In summer, the lake offers amazing swimming, sailing, and fishing. The culture here is unlike anywhere else. Nelson has this perfect blend of outdoor adventure and artistic creativity, with a music and art scene that rivals cities 10 times its size. Plus, the exchange rate makes everything incredibly affordable for American visitors. Town number 7. Sandpoint, Idaho. Speaking of lakes and mountains, Sandpoint, Idaho is where these two elements come together in perfect harmony. Located on the shores of Lake Pend Oreille, one of the deepest lakes in the United States at over 1,150 feet deep, Sandpoint offers something truly unique. You get both mountain adventures and lake activities in one incredible location. The town sits beneath Schweitzer Mountain Resort, which offers some of the best skiing in the Pacific Northwest with over 2,900 acres of terrain. But what most people don't know is that during World War II, this lake was used by the U.S. Navy to test submarines because of its incredible depth and unique acoustic properties. Sandpoint's downtown is straight out of a movie, with a long city beach right in the heart of town where you can swim in crystal clear water while looking up at snow-capped peaks. The town hosts the festival at Sandpoint every summer, bringing world-class musicians to perform in an outdoor venue with the lake and mountains as a backdrop. The real secret about Sandpoint is its location. You're just 45 minutes from Canada, making it easy to explore both countries. Plus, you're surrounded by national forests with unlimited hiking, biking, and outdoor adventure opportunities. Town number 6. Taos, New Mexico. Now we're heading southwest to a mountain town that's completely different from anything we've seen so far. Taos, New Mexico sits at 7,000 feet elevation in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and this place has a soul unlike anywhere else in America. What makes Taos extraordinary is its incredible cultural blend. You've got Native American pueblos that have been continuously inhabited for over 1,000 years, Hispanic colonial heritage, and a thriving arts community that includes painters, sculptors, and writers from around the world. The landscape around Taos is otherworldly. High desert meets mountain peaks, creating dramatic vistas with colors that change throughout the day. The famous Taos Plateau offers hiking and mountain biking with views that stretch for hundreds of miles. But here's what really sets Taos apart: the food scene is incredible. You'll find authentic New Mexican cuisine that's been perfected over generations, with green and red chili that's grown locally and flavors you simply can't find anywhere else. The outdoor adventures are equally impressive. You've got world-class skiing at Taos Ski Valley, some of the best whitewater rafting in the southwest on the Rio Grande, and hiking trails that lead to hidden waterfalls and ancient petroglyphs. And if you're into unique experiences, Taos is one of the few places in the world where you can take a hot air balloon ride over ancient Native American pueblos while watching the sunrise paint the mountains in incredible colors. Town number 5. Whitefish, Montana. Montana's Whitefish is where the American West truly comes alive. Located just outside Glacier National Park, this town offers something that's becoming increasingly rare: authentic Western mountain culture without the pretension. Whitefish sits on the shores of Whitefish Lake, surrounded by the Whitefish Range and just 30 minutes from some of the most spectacular scenery in North America. But what makes this town special isn't just its location, it's the community. This is where you'll find real cowboys, fourth-generation ranchers, and outdoor enthusiasts who live here because they genuinely love the lifestyle, not because it's trendy. The downtown has that perfect mountain town feel with local businesses, family-owned restaurants, and shops selling everything from handmade leather goods to locally made craft beer. The outdoor adventures here are world-class. Whitefish Mountain Resort offers incredible skiing with over 3,000 acres and an average of 300 inches of snow annually. In summer, you've got unlimited hiking, mountain biking, and water sports on the lake. But here's the real secret about Whitefish: its location gives you access to some of the most spectacular wilderness in North America. You're minutes from Glacier National Park, one of the most beautiful places on Earth, with over 700 miles of hiking trails, pristine lakes, and wildlife viewing opportunities that are absolutely incredible. Now, if you're loving these hidden mountain gems, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to keep exploring these amazing places for you. And make sure you're subscribed because we are about to get to the top 5 towns, including one that has that mysterious $2 million secret I mentioned at the beginning. Town number 4. Durango, Colorado. Colorado makes another appearance with Durango, a town that perfectly captures the spirit of the Old West while offering modern mountain town amenities. Located in southwestern Colorado, Durango sits in the Animas River Valley surrounded by the San Juan Mountains. What sets Durango apart is its incredible history combined with outdoor adventures that are second to none. This town was built around the railroad, and the Durango and Amp, Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad still operates today, taking visitors on a scenic journey through some of the most spectacular mountain scenery in America. The outdoor opportunities here are endless. You're 30 minutes from Mesa Verde National Park, home to ancient cliff dwellings that are over 700 years old. The San Juan National Forest surrounds the town, offering unlimited hiking, mountain biking, and backcountry adventures. But what makes Durango really special is its combination of history and modern mountain culture. The downtown is filled with historic buildings that now house craft breweries, outdoor gear shops, and restaurants serving everything from traditional Mexican food to contemporary American cuisine. The mountain biking here is legendary. Durango has produced more Olympic and professional mountain bikers than any other town in America, and when you ride the trails, you'll understand why. The single-track trails wind through aspen groves, meadows filled with wildflowers, and offer views of 13,000-foot peaks. Town number 3. Stowe, Vermont. Heading to the East Coast, Stowe, Vermont brings that classic New England mountain town charm that's absolutely irresistible. Located beneath Mount Mansfield, Vermont's highest peak, Stowe offers 4-season outdoor adventures in a setting that looks like it stepped out of a postcard. What makes Stowe incredible is how it perfectly balances outdoor adventure with New England culture and hospitality. The town has been welcoming visitors since the 1930s, and they've perfected the art of mountain hospitality. In winter, Stowe Mountain Resort offers some of the best skiing on the East Coast with over 480 acres of terrain and Vermont's famous powder snow. But what many people don't realize is that Stowe is equally incredible in summer and fall. The hiking here is spectacular, with trails that lead to alpine meadows, hidden waterfalls, and summit views that stretch across 3 states. The famous Stowe Recreation Path is a 5.3-mile paved path that winds through meadows and forests, perfect for walking, biking, or cross-country skiing. But here's what really sets Stowe apart: the fall foliage. When autumn arrives, the mountains explode in colors that are so vibrant they almost don't look real. The combination of maples, oaks, and birches creates a tapestry of reds, oranges, and yellows that draws visitors from around the world. The town itself is quintessentially New England, with a white steepled church, local general store, and restaurants serving farm-to-table cuisine featuring local Vermont products like maple syrup, artisanal cheeses, and craft beer. Town number 2. McCarthy, Alaska. Now we're heading to the last frontier for our second-place town, and McCarthy, Alaska is unlike anywhere else on this list. Located in the heart of Wrangell Street Elias National Park, the largest national park in the United States, McCarthy's accessibility meets incredible wilderness adventure. Getting to McCarthy is an adventure in itself. You have to drive the McCarthy Road, a 60-mile gravel road that ends at the Kennecott River, where you park your car and walk across a footbridge to reach the town. This isolation is exactly what makes McCarthy so special. The town has a population of about 28 people year-round, but don't let the small size fool you. This place offers some of the most spectacular wilderness adventures in North America. You're surrounded by massive glaciers, 16,000-foot peaks, and wildlife that includes grizzly bears, caribou, and Dall sheep. The history here is fascinating. McCarthy was built to support the nearby Kennecott copper mine, which operated from 1911 to 1938 and was one of the richest copper mines in the world. Today, you can tour the preserved mining buildings and learn about life in one of America's most remote locations. But the real draw is the outdoor adventures. You can take glacier hiking tours, flight-seeing trips over massive ice fields, and multi-day backpacking trips into wilderness areas where you might not see another person for days. The accommodations range from rustic cabins to a historic lodge, and the local restaurants serve surprisingly good food considering the remote location. This is mountain town living at its most authentic and adventurous. Town number 1. Telluride, Colorado. And now for our number 1 most overlooked mountain town, Telluride, Colorado. Now you might be thinking, wait, Telluride isn't overlooked. But here's the thing, while people know the name, most have never actually been there because of its remote location, and they have no idea about the incredible secret this town holds. Telluride sits in a box canyon at 8,750 feet elevation, surrounded by 13,000-foot peaks on 3 sides. The town is accessible by only one road, and that isolation has preserved its authentic character in ways that other famous mountain towns have lost. But here's the $2 million secret I promised you at the beginning. Hidden in plain sight in Telluride is a collection of Victorian-era buildings and mining artifacts that together represent one of the most valuable historic preservation sites in America. The entire town is a National Historic Landmark, and the buildings, many of which date back to the 1880s gold and silver mining boom, contain original artifacts, furnishings, and mining equipment that collectors estimate to be worth over $2 million. What makes this even more incredible is that much of this historical treasure is just sitting there, integrated into daily life. You can eat dinner in a restaurant that still has original 1880s fixtures, stay in hotels with Victorian-era furniture, and walk down streets lined with buildings that haven't changed since the mining boom. The outdoor adventures in Telluride are absolutely world-class. The ski resort offers some of the most challenging terrain in North America, with steep runs and incredible powder snow. In summer, you've got hiking trails that lead to alpine lakes, waterfalls, and 13,000-foot summits with views that will take your breath away. But what really makes Telluride special is how it's managed to maintain its authentic character. Despite being home to a world-famous music festival and attracting celebrities and wealthy visitors, the town has preserved its mining town roots and mountain culture. The town hosts the Telluride Bluegrass Festival, one of the most respected music festivals in America, where you can hear incredible music surrounded by some of the most spectacular mountain scenery in the world. So there you have it, the top 10 most overlooked mountain towns in America, each offering incredible adventures, stunning scenery, and authentic mountain culture without the crowds and high prices of the famous destinations. From Salida's art scene and 14ers to Telluride's hidden historic treasures, these towns prove that America's best mountain experiences are often found off the beaten path. If this video inspired you to start planning your next mountain adventure, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more hidden gem destinations. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video, because I'm constantly discovering amazing places that you need to know about. Which of these mountain towns caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing about your travel plans and experiences. And if you've been to any of these places, share your favorite memory or tip for other viewers. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow adventure seekers, because these hidden gems deserve more visitors who will appreciate and respect their natural beauty and local communities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.